Yes, I do, buckaroos. How the heck are you? As I'm working through the beers that I picked up in Kansas City, well, just shy of a month ago now. I'm sad, man. Sad. I'm almost done with them. I guess I bought a lot, but I got a case of the Martin City. I got a 6-pack of this. So probably overall, I probably got the equivalent of about 3 cases of beer, but it's been a month ago, man. Anyway, yeah, that first week we're on vacation, so I did drink a little more that particular week. Now I've kind of gradually slowed it down to normal consumption, but this is one I really liked. I picked this one up at Lucas Liquors the day before we left town, combining 100% malted barley with the perfect amount of hops. This pre-Prohibition style lager is the smoothest, most flavorful lager this side of the Mississippi. It's 4% even. Brewed and bottled by Lucky Bucket Brewing Company, La Vista, Nebraska. I gotta tell you, I picked up an Imperial Oatmeal Stout by them that's pretty darn impressive too. But this Prohibition Lager I really liked a lot. I've got one left after drinking this one. Using my Martin City glass here. I really like this glass. It does have a nice malty and herbal nose. It's a little bit sweet. As you can see, it's kind of an amber-ish color. Many pre-Prohibition style lagers do use corn. It wasn't necessarily unusual for them to use corn, but they use it a different way than macro lagers are doing now. That's a discussion I've had with a lot of macro drinkers. It's not the same beer, and it's not the same corn that they use. But this one says it's 100% malted barley, and I've got no reason to doubt it. The flavor says it all. It's crisp, it's clean, it's refreshing, and now I'm going to take a drink. Man, that is nice. Sometimes it is, we've had some strange weather here. I mean, we start breaking into some fall cold weather, but today it warmed back up into the probably mid-70s, it feels like, out here. So I'm outside at on my, the other side of my grill here. My camera's perched on my grill as I got dinner cooking inside. It's about 5 o'clock on a Friday as I do this video. Ish, I don't know, 4:30, who can remember? I got off work early, ran a couple errands, had to do some shopping, and now here I am. And I have one beer. I got the dinner in the oven, so I had 30 minutes to go. So I thought I'd sneak out here for one beer and talk to you for a little bit. I do like this beer. I like the style. Maybe it's just the name, the pre-Prohibition style. Because it conjures memories of when beer was pure. Of course, it was before my time, but yeah, but before, when it was about making a great tasting beer, before it became about cost-cutting measures, before breweries started adding a copious amounts of rice and corn to make the product cheaper, and gradually dumbing down the palates of the American beer drinker, until we ended up in the state we were in the late 70s into the 80s, before folks like Fritz Maytag and Jack McAuliffe decided to make real beer again. Of course, that then blossomed into Sam Adams and everything else that's came since then, but I guess I like the romantic nature, I guess, of the pre-Prohibition style. I am kind of a man out of time. I would have loved to have been around during that era, to be honest with you. The speakeasy, I would have loved being a rebel. I've always kind of gone against the grain, swam upstream, if you will. I'd have been a great hippie. I always say I was born a decade too late, man. It's nice. There's nothing wrong with this beer at all. It is. Sometimes I just like the style, just clean. It's not a beer that you really need to wax philosophic about the nose, the aromas, the flavors, the palate. You don't need to go on about that. What you need to do is just relax and drink a damn fine beer, and that's what they've done here at Lucky Bucket is they just made a damn fine beer. So here you go. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom man. Cheese, biscuits, and gravy. All around good guy. Cheers, y'all. Have a good one. Excuse me. I always seem to have to burp after every beer. And I try to press that stop button before, but it always sneaks out of me, man. Darn it. Excuse me, and I hope I didn't get any on you. Cheers.